They said, it's just a quarter, just 25 cents, just another coin, lost in the noise of everyday life. But what if that small piece of metal was never just a coin? What if it was a message from history? 1776, a nation is born, dreams are written, in ink and sacrifice. 1976, 200 years later, America remembers, America celebrates, and from that moment, something special was created. A coin that carries time, that carries pride, that carries a story. Look closely, not with your eyes, but with curiosity. On one side, George Washington, watching silently, as if guarding a secret. On the other, a drummer boy, beating the rhythm of freedom, a rhythm that still echoes today. But here's where the story changes, because not all of these coins are the same. Some were struck in a rush, some were struck with mistakes, and some were struck perfectly imperfect. And in the world of collectors, imperfection is where the real value lives. Imagine holding one, a simple quarter, but hidden inside. A rare error, a missing detail, a silver composition, and suddenly, that quarter is no longer 25 cents. It becomes hundreds, thousands, sometimes even more. There are whispers, stories of rare bicentennial quarters sold for unbelievable prices. Coins that slipped through time, coins that avoided attention, coins that waited for someone like you to finally notice. But the question is, will you recognize it when it's in your hand, or will you spend it like everyone else? Because every day, millions of these coins still move from hand to hand, from pocket to pocket, from past to present. And somewhere, right now, one of them could be different. One of them could be rare. One of them could be yours. So next time you see a quarter, don't ignore it. Pause. Look closer. Feel the weight of history, because sometimes the smallest things carry the greatest secrets. And sometimes a simple coin becomes a life-changing discovery. Stay with me, because what I'm about to reveal might completely change the way you look at money forever. There are specific signs, specific details that separate a common coin from a hidden fortune. Silver versions, rare mint marks, double strikes, off-center errors, each one a different story, a different value, a different chance to turn history into profit. This isn't just about money. It's about discovery, about curiosity, about seeing what others ignore. It's about finding value where the world sees none. So tonight, before you sleep, check your pockets, check your coins, because you never know which one is waiting to change your life. It's not just a quarter. It's a story. It's a mystery. It's a hidden treasure waiting for you. And remember, the next time someone says, it's just a quarter, smile, because now you know the truth. A coin, cold, quiet, forgotten, resting in the corners of pockets, in jars, in drawers, waiting, a random, because this is not just a quarter. This is time. 1776, a dream ignites, voices rise, a nation breathes for the first time. Freedom, fragile, yet unstoppable. 1976, 200 years later, the echo returns, not in words, but in metal. A coin is born, not ordinary, not simple, but layered, with memory, with meaning, with something hidden. Look at it, really look. On one side, George Washington, still, silent, eternal. On the other, a drummer boy, not just a design, but a heartbeat, a rhythm of revolution, of survival, of legacy. Can you hear it? Or have we all forgotten how to listen? Because the truth is, not every coin was made the same. Some were rushed, some were flawed, some were different. And in those differences lies something rare, something valuable. A tiny mistake, a silver glimmer, a detail out of place, and suddenly 25 cents becomes a secret, worth hundreds, worth thousands, sometimes worth more than anyone expects. But here's the mystery. These coins, they don't announce themselves. They don't shine brighter. They don't call your name. They hide in plain sight, passing through hands, through years, through lives, and maybe, just maybe, one of them has already passed through yours. Think about that. How many times did you spend it without looking? How many chances slipped away in silence? But not anymore, because now you see differently. Now you pause. Now you wonder. Now every coin feels like a question. What if this one is the one? What if history chose you to find it? Because treasure doesn't always come in chests or maps or legends. Sometimes it comes as a quarter, small, simple, silent, but powerful. And tonight, when the world slows down and everything is quiet, take a moment, check your pockets, your table, your past, because somewhere in the ordinary, something extraordinary is waiting. Pause, slow finish. It's not just a coin, it never was. It's a story, a mystery, a moment, and maybe it's yours. This is not just a coin. This is America, in the palm of your hand, before the noise, before the rush, before the world moved too fast. There was a moment that changed everything. 1776, a bold idea, a dangerous dream. Freedom wasn't given, it was taken, fought for, bled for. Names were written into history, like George Washington, standing against impossible odds, not for power, but for a future. Fast forward, 1976, 200 years, 2 centuries of struggle, a victory of building something greater. And America didn't just celebrate, it remembered, it captured that memory in something small, something simple, something eternal. A quarter, but not just any quarter. Look closer. A drummer boy, not a soldier, not a king, but a symbol, a reminder that even the smallest voice can echo through history, that even the quietest rhythm can start a revolution. Can you hear it? The beat of freedom, of courage, of everything this country stands for. Because this coin, it carries more than metal. It carries, but here's where the story turns. Because hidden inside this symbol are secrets. Not every bicentennial quarter was made equal. Some were struck in silver. Some carry rare errors. Some hold details so unique that collectors are willing to pay hundreds, thousands, even more. And the wild part? They're still out there. Not locked in museums, not hidden in vaults, but moving through everyday life, through gas stations, through grocery stores, through ordinary moments. Right now, someone, somewhere in America, is holding one, and they don't even know it. Maybe it's in your car, your wallet, your kitchen drawer. Maybe it's already yours, and all it takes is one moment, one look, one realization that what you're holding is not just change. It's history, it's value, it's a piece of a story that started in 1776 and somehow found its way to you. This is more than collecting. This is connection. Connection to a nation, to a legacy, to something bigger than all of us. Because in a world that moves fast, this coin reminds us where we came from, what we stand for, and how even the smallest things can carry the greatest meaning. So next time you see a quarter, don't rush. Don't ignore it. Hold it. Feel it. Because you're not just holding money. You're holding America. And maybe, just maybe, you're holding a hidden treasure. This isn't just a coin you're looking at. This is your history. Not something in a textbook. Not something locked in a museum. Something you can hold right now in your own hands. Think about that. The same country you wake up in. The same flag you see. The same freedom you live every day. It all started in a moment. 1776, a year that didn't just create a nation. It created you, your voice, your choices, your future. And standing at the center of it all was a man like George Washington. Not perfect, not superhuman. Just someone who believed that this country was worth everything. Fast forward, 1976, 200 years later, America didn't just celebrate its past, it honored it by placing it into something ordinary. A quarter, but when you look at it now, it's not ordinary anymore, is it? Because that drummer boy, that quiet design, that's not just art, that's a reminder that freedom wasn't loud at first. It started small, a beat, a signal, a spark, just like this coin, small but powerful. And here's where it becomes personal, because this coin didn't stay in history. It traveled through years, through hands, through stories, until somehow it reached you, maybe in your pocket, maybe in your home, maybe in a place you never thought to check. And now you're holding it, not just as money, but as a connection to every moment that built this country, to every sacrifice, every risk, every dream. This isn't just America's story. It's your story. And here's the part most people miss. Some of these coins are different, rare, valuable, hidden in plain sight.